Alright, start Ubates in Japan can be very intimidating. That's why these videos are full in-depth tutorial to show you everything you need to know about Ubates here in Japan. I'm going to make a bold claim and say if you watch the entire video from the beginning to the end and understand everything I will say in this video, you will have all the tools requirement for successful job with Ubates. And when I say successful, it can be a bunch of little things like a start with Ubates, making more money with Ubates, how to have 100% positive feedback on Ubates, how to make your job easier and effective. On the other side, also if you're already working as a Ubate driver, in this video will help you to improve your workflow by giving you a suggestion on how to handle complaint, how to maximize your income and solve daily problem with Ubate system. So that's why this video is for you so you can earn more money and have more time here in Japan. One last thing that I want to mention, if you at any point get lost, I recommend to pause and rewatch, and if it's too fast, I know I speak sometimes too fast, I recommend to go down in the description where you can find all the chapter with the time, so you can click and watch again the part. So this might be helpful for you as well. So if you have any question, please just comment down below and I will try my best to help everyone. So without further ado, let's get in this video. So the first step is the registration. The first step we need is to register with Ubates as a driver. So if you want, you can use the link down below, or else you can go on the Ubate website and you can register from there. So here we are with the Ubate account. The first thing you need to do is just insert your email address and then you go on next. It's a very simple process, it takes less than 5 minutes, so hang with me. So and then next step is to insert your first name and last name and phone number. Make sure that the phone number it's Japanese phone number. It will be easier for you for the registration. And then just to create a password that you can remember and the city where you live. So it's if you are in Fukuoka or in Tokyo, you just select the city. Okay, this is the code that I use for the referral, so if you want to keep it, it will be help me to make more video. Thank you so much. Okay, next here I can say you can choose now which vehicle to choose to start to drive with Ubates. You can choose by scooter, by bicycle or by car. Just for example here I use by bicycle. So here I'm going to now start to upload the document. Guys, here it's a very important process that we need to know and understand because Ubates can't accept unfortunately all the document. So the first thing is to upload Zairyu card, the one you have for Japan. So just very simple process, just take a simple pictures of it. Make sure that there is a right lights that is very visible, and that's it. So and then if you're Japanese, you can also upload your document or your driver license or your ID number. But if you're foreigner like me, the Zairyu card is the one you need to upload. After you upload, it's going to ask you directly to go to the next step. And next step it will be to take the selfie for yourself. It will be like a very simple profile pictures. And with these profile pictures, customers can see your face once you deliver the food to them. So very simple, just take a very quick selfie to yourself. So next step now will be to download the driver app. This is very important if you want to deliver with Ubates. I'm going to explain you the driver app in depth after this section. But first, let's download the driver app. It's for free and it's very easy. Okay, once you download the application, you're going to open it and you're going to see first how Ubates works. So again, here very quick sign up with the password and the name you chose before. Here is going to ask you to do allow because you're going to receive some important message from Ubates. Before you can go online, new update, so we have to find more document to upload. It's very simple, it's very normal this process. We're going to upload new document and probably we'll be uploading the back card of your Zairyu card because they need front and back. In this case, they also want to ask you about terms agreement. If you want to read the contract, go for it, or else just accept. And so they will let you know here when you can take the trip. So guys, it can take 5, 6 days, 8 days, depends of them. Just check the inbox sometimes, and this is the earning. Don't worry, I will explain everything later. In the meantime, we can upload some document about the payment. So you need to get paid from Ubates. So we're going to add the payment method. So the first thing we need to do is you're going to see the three dot top on the left. Once you go click on the top, you can see account down below. We go on the account, and finally we can see payment. We can see here payout method and the payments to Uber. Very quick explanation: the payout method is the payment that you receive every week from Uber Eats. So here you need to insert your bank details, but just be careful because Uber don't accept all the bank. We already know that Uber Eats does not allow post office bank for the account. So if you have a post office account, I'm sorry, they can't accept it. You need to open a new account in the bank. Why? Because they are different system and Uber Eats don't want to deal with that. Then payments to Uber, and we're going to understand here that you can use Line Pay or the credit card to pay Uber, but don't worry about that. I'm going to explain you later how it's going to work. So now we almost finished the registration, so let's wait with the new document and let's hope that everything will be fine. Which visa? This topic is very important. I know people that unfortunately couldn't register to work for Uber Eats, and just for precise, before I start, I'm not an immigration agent and I'm not working for Uber Eats as a document check. I'm only a Uber Eats drivers who try to help as many people to start doing Uber Eats here in Japan. So I'm not sure about the field, but on my understanding, I call Uber Eats and they explain me a few things about the visa. The first thing, if you have a student visa and working holiday visa and spouse visa like mine, should be absolutely fine to work as a Uber Eats drivers. But if you have a working visa and business visa, it will be really hard to apply as a Uber Eats driver. Plus, if you have a tourist visa, you really can't work as Uber Eats drivers. I asked a few questions also about the working visa, why it's very difficult. They told me that the working visa you have can only work for type of job. So example, if you are a telemanager or an engineer, you cannot work as a Uber Eats drivers as well. It's because it's not connected to your skill. So unfortunately, 99% of the case, Uber will decline your document. I'm sorry, this is a government rule and no Uber Eats rule. So that's why it's really hard to get through with the application. So if you've been approved with Uber Eats, now it's time to keep going and start to purchase the bag of Uber Eats. Before you start, you should get a Uber Eats bag. It's not a requirement, but for many reasons, it suggests to get one. The reason why is because the official Uber Eats bag has enough space to bring more than one order with you. It keeps the food quite warm, and the restaurant and the customers can recognize you once you go there to pick up the food or deliver the food. You can get one on Amazon. Down below there's the link, you can get one. It's the best deal I found, or else you can search around the internet. I got my bag last year in the Uber Eats office and I paid 8,000 yen. But now the system is different because of the coronavirus. All the offices are closed, so you need to get your own bag online and then you can start to deliver. So just to let you know, the bag comes without lights. So really guys, just to get one lights, because in Japan it's very dangerous to drive without lights, plus it's illegal. Police can stop you, you can get some fine. Also, it's very important to buy some accessory before you start, especially a phone holder. Phone holder is really important because you can't drive with one hand. Also, if police catch you, you can go get some fine as well. And yeah, it's very important to have also an extra charger with cable because your phone battery will run out soon. As soon as you use Google Maps and the Uber Eats map. So it's really just to get one. By the way, you can find all these accessories down here in the link, and you can see what I'm using for the Uber Eats here in Japan, so you get an idea of the accessory you might need it. Alright, here is your first day doing Uber Eats. Guys, don't forget always to wear your mask. Put some glasses and wash your hands all the time, okay? Bring some water with you and some portable charger. When everything is ready, okay, we start to go online. You just press go. You can see here, it's going to ask me about take some selfie. So I'm going to take a selfie myself. It's very normal, sometimes happen. There we go. Now we are ready. We could do go. There we go. Now we are online, okay? Now we're waiting our first delivery. It can take quite a bit, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it depends on where you live, okay, and which day. Today is Friday, it's 11:30, so we're going to wait, okay. Once you get delivery, it's going to make a sound to tell you where you need to go, okay. So let's wait. So in the meantime you're waiting, I can say to you that you can wait at home, then you can wait some delivery to come, okay. As long as you nearby you have a restaurant to go, or else you can go around, start to go around and wait near this mask. I wait near the restaurant, okay? So guys, just let's wait a bit. Again, it's Friday morning is not really busy. Here you can see the blue area. So today if we go inside the blue area, I get a boost of 1.3, which is quite good, but let's wait. And after I'm going to explain everything, how the map works, how to finish the delivery. So stick up, there we go. You got here, you see, 2 minutes. Okay, that's where we are. This is the restaurant. So we just need to accept. If you don't want to accept, you can decline, but we're going to accept because it's really good to accept all the time. And there we go. Once you accept, okay, you're here and the restaurant is here. You can use Google Maps by click here on the arrow. It's going to bring you on Google Maps. So let's go to pick up the food. The restaurant, you can see here on the map. If you want more information, just click here at the top. It's going to give you all the information with the code. This code, you're going to say the restaurant and they're going to give you the food, okay? So I'm here now, I'm waiting for the food, waiting for the restaurant. Again, you just need to give this number, okay? And then you're going to have the click here, you can start to deliver, okay? It's very simple, okay? We're going to do it together, okay? Hi, goodbye guys, hi. Yeah, when you try to say Uber Eats, they will understand it's a Uber Eats driver, so you just need to pick up the food and go. Once you're ready, you can see here. If you can't find the restaurant, you just need to go here and you can say unable to find, too far, and you can also call the support. Alright guys, so we pick up the food right now, so what you do is just start delivery and then we can start to go to the destination, okay? Let's do it. Namaste. Namaste.
Alright guys, here I'm going to explain about ending the delivery. I could not make this video in front of my customer's house, so I'm here in my home. So I'm going to explain everything how it doesn't work once you go to the customers and give them the food. So it's very simple. Here I can see on your phone customers details, and let's suppose now that unfortunately you can't find the customers, okay? In this case, there is a bottom left, there is this triangle red with that you can click, you can call the support because you can find the customers, so the item is lost, the item is damaged, or the wrong package. You can call them, explain them everything. Or first thing, you have to call the customers. You see top right is here this telephone icon. You have to call the customer and ask them, or send a message or ask them where they are because you can't find the address. It's very normal, sometimes can happen. So once you do that, and if you send a message or you call them and they don't answer the phone, this is just an example, okay? Because I already find the customers, but this is just an example. If I call them on the top right here, if they don't reply to my call, I have to call them 2 times. If they don't reply to my call, I can actually send an alert. Sending an alert, that means that customers don't reply my call, and now Uber is going to call the customers for 10 minutes. If the customers don't reply for the next 10 minutes, you can cancel the delivery. But guys, do not cancel by yourself, just wait 10 minutes and make sure to follow all the procedure, okay? Now, I can see on the bottom, take photo. Now, there are 3 options. Because of the coronavirus, Uber Eats add take photo because customers don't want to see you, don't want to meet you for precaution. So take photo, what you do is just take a selfie of the food that you drop near the door, like this, okay? And that's it. And then you do verify photo. You can see if it's okay, if you can see the photo, put some note if you want, and you just click deliver it. So once you click deliver, guys, the order is done, so it's finished, okay? But here now is going to explain me how much I made for the trip, and soon will appear in the middle of the screen. There we go, 326 yen, and I got 3 points for Uber Eats Pro. So guys, that's it. Now you're ready for the second trip. So that is how to deliver the food with Uber Eats. And now the next section, I'm going to explain better about the application. So let's go. Alright guys, in this section I will explain everything about the app of Uber Eats. Very simple, but it's very important, so make sure to stick with me in the next 5-10 minutes. You can see here is the app when you start. On the top you can see the black round square. It's more about how much you made for that day you've been working. On the left also you can see the last delivery you made, and on the right side the last section will be about Uber Eats Pro. I will explain after about Uber Eats Pro, do not worry about it. So once you see that, you can see next session is all about on the top left, top right you can see the 3 dots. The first, the profile on the top left. So yeah, it's the name, how much delivery you made, the percentage of feedback you have, and about your story, your feedback the customers left for you. So it's quite very general things. You can add your things, how many language you can speak, your favorite food. Would be nice for me for customers to know more about you. The next one, guys, you can see if you get into the 3 dot, you can see in the inbox. It's very important, guys, for you to check almost every time the inbox, because might have some important message about payment, about promotion, about safety, about taxes. So go for it. The next one is, guys, promotion. So promotion, Uber give you a promotion all the time. So okay, so here on the top left you can see the pick up the next week on Sunday to midnight. So guys, you need to pick up this question before Sunday midnight for the next week. So Uber give you like a 2 requests between Monday to Thursday or Friday to Sunday. This one is Monday to Thursday. So if I click on the top inside, you can see the quest that I can join. You can see here option 1, which is the highest one, 70 trips, is quite a lot, but again it's really good reward. It's between 14,000 to 20,000 yen, so it's quite good, but again 60 trip in 4 days. Okay, if I don't do that, I don't make any money, so I want to make sure to make a quest really good for me. So maybe you can see option 4, yeah, 35 trip. I can only work 2 days next week between Monday to Thursday. So if I do 30 trip, I make extra 2,440 yen, and if I make 35 trip, 3,640. So I select this quest. So after selecting this quest, guys, select it. Okay, I can change, but you have to change before Sunday night. So once I change it, there we go. On the bottom you can see here boost for trip. You can see I explained before 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Those are the boosts you can get with Uber Eats. So the way it works, you have to go inside this blue area to get the boost. It's going to add to the last delivery you made. So that's pretty all. And you go next, you can see here on the earnings, guys. So the earnings tell you how much money you made for the day. So yeah, the day I made only 1,483. I really worked 2 hours. I made 4 trip, I get 12 points, and that's what I made. This week is not really busy Uber. Last week I didn't work at all. But in the bonus section, I'm going to explain you how to make more money. So make sure to stick to your last section. Here you can see in details how much I made and how much customers pay me by cash or by credit card. Again, this is one more section I'll explain later. Next about Uber Eats Pro, guys. Here it's very simple system to understand. More delivery you make and more points you get. With the point you can unlock different color, and different color give you different reward, different gift. The diamonds are the highest one, can give you like a discount of Udemy course and some Uber Eats discount when you order some food through Uber Eats. The next is invite someone. If you have someone who can want to join Uber Eats, you can invite them, you make some extra cash. Here, guys, now it will be account down below. Account, it's something really general. It's all about your vehicle. If you want to change the vehicle, you can change. You can go between bicycle to scooter or scooter to bicycle or even car, but guys, it takes so much time, so make sure to watch the entire video. I will explain later more about it. Next, guys, about document, the payment. If you want have more tax information, you guys go on tax info. Here is going to explain you all the tax you need on the end of the financial here in Japan. You might need this again in Japan. You guys as Uber drivers, you need claim your own taxes because it's independent contractor. Okay, so guys, again, next one, it's about help. If you can't call Uber Eats service, here you got all the accessibility, all the stuff you might need to get help from Uber Eats. If you can't find the solution here, I really suggest to call Uber Eats support, and they might help you from there. Okay, guys, this is kind of easy, useful things. On the bottom, you can see if you go online, if you click on it, you can see the safety toolkit. So if you guys have an accident, you can call the ambulance or the police in case of accident. That will help you. Next, guys, will be here seat time driver and way bill. You can't work more than 12 hours in a day. My Uber really suggests you at least to have 6 hours offline for rest, also for safety. Web bill is something like an invoice you get once you finish the trip. This is my last trip. You can see the trip, the order, the time, where I start, where you finish. That's pretty old, guys. It's very simple to understand. On the bottom right, you can see here, guys, even more important. If you click on it, you can see here I have about accept cash. If I don't want accept cash because it's too hard or maybe I don't have cash with me, I just swap and so I don't accept cash. In this case, usually I accept cash, so swap on again, and that's it. Remember, if you accept cash, you might get more delivery. I'm not sure about that, but maybe I would understood if you accept cash, you get more deliveries. So guys, that's pretty all about the app. I really sorry I speak too fast, but I don't want to waste so much time of it because it's very simple to understand, and I hope you guys understand everything. If you have some question, please below. I'm really happy to give you some suggestion. Okay, now guys, let's go to the next section.
Sometimes when you work with Ubates, you might face some problem. Here, I'll help you by sharing my own experience with Ubates in the past year. So you might know what to do in case this problem happened to you. So one thing can be the wrong address. Sometimes it can happen because of the Ubates application fault, or sometimes it can happen because of the customer's fault. Most of the time you have the complete address down here to the application, but sometimes you still can't find the address. So what to do in this case? Before you contact the customers, I really suggest you to search the apartment name on Ubates application and try to find on the Ubates map. You might be lucky and find right away, so you don't need to contact the customers. But if you still can't find the address, better for you to contact the customers by calling them or sending them a message. If the customers does not reply, you can use the countdown that you cannot reach the customers. So in this case, Uber Eats will call the customers and they have 10 minutes countdown for answering the call, or they message you if they see the message. If after 10 minutes the customer didn't come back to you with an answer, you can end the delivery. Do not worry, you still get paid and you can decide what to do with the food. But it's very important, guys, that you don't cancel the delivery because or else you got some problem with Ubates. Remember to wait 10 minutes and then you can end the delivery. Another problem you can face that once you arrive to the customer's place, unfortunately the order can be missing from the restaurant. It happened to me once, okay, so what you do, I really suggest you to call Ubates support. Or also the food can drop from your hands or from your customer hand and drop to the floor. In my case, one day it was raining, my bag got completely wet and the takeaway food was in a paper bag. And when I was handling the bag to the customers, the bag broke and all the food dropped on the floor. It was a very big mess, so what you need to do is just stay calm and call Ubates support. They will ask you the order number and they will help you to solve the problem with you and with the customers. Another problem you can face if your phone broke because it dropped while driving or died because of low battery. Guys, the order is still going and my suggestion is if your phone dropped and broke, call Ubates support with someone's phone or from the restaurant and ask to cancel delivery because of the accident you had. If your phone died, simply try to go to the big chain restaurant like a McDonald's to charge your phone quickly and try to contact the customers, because remember, again, the order is still going. One more big problem, this I have to say thanks to Tino Pesanti, is about changing the vehicle between bicycle and bike. Guys, this is a very long process. It takes 2-3 weeks. Tino, you have to wait 3 weeks for changing the document. Why? I don't know why. Unfortunately, it's the standard of Ubates to make you wait that time. So my suggestion here, if you want to change the vehicle, it's better to do when you're not planning to do Ubates. Maybe you go to holiday or maybe for 2 weeks you want to give a rest. And that time is the best time to change the document because you don't want to wait Ubates to start to work again. Here, guys, is a very delicate topic about tax. Again, I'm not an accountant and this is based on my experience. You always need to consult a specialist and ask about the process. But based on my experience, the time that you need to claim your tax here in Japan is between 16th of February to 15th of March. You need to go to the tax center called Shiakujo with the tax paper called Shimizer from Ubates. So this tax paper will be released from Ubates and will show you how much you made in that financial year. For let you know, I got certificate before in the Ubates office, but now they are closed because of coronavirus. You need to ask the certificate from your account on the website. So simply, you can go your account, you can email Ubates about to get certificate and your financial year, or else you can check all your invoice, you can count all your invoice, and with your accountant you can make this tax paper to claim at the end of the financial year. So guys, it's very short topic I talk to you because again I'm not a specialist, it's just based on my experience, but again you have an idea of what to do in case of tax. How and when to get paid from Ubates? What if you receive cash from customers and the cash you receive is higher than your income? In this section I will talk about everything you need to know about Ubates method. Every week, guys, you receive a payment to the bank account that you add on Ubates app. Every Monday they will send you an invoice saying how much you made the week before, and every Wednesday the time that you might receive the payment on your bank account. If you choose not to receive cash from the customers, then the process is very simple. Everything you're making from the delivery is on credit, so you will get exactly the same amount you made on Uber Eats month. But if you receive cash from a customer, the pay method can be a bit confusing. Let's say that you done one trip and the trip you earned 500 yen. The customers might give you 1000 and you have to give for sure 500 yen back as a change. Now, the customers didn't pay the restaurant, the customers pay you. So in this case, instead to receive this 500 yen in your bank account, you receive 500 yen from your customers. This is a very simple example. But if we go more deeper here, let's say that all day you've been working and you can see here on the app, you're on credit or you're on debit. If you get more cash from the customers, that means that you need to pay money back to Uber Eats. How to do that? You can do by line pay or by credit card. So I give you here example on the app.
Alright guys, this section is very important to talk about how to get paid and how to pay Uber Eats in case customers give some cash, okay? So first things, we need to go on earning and then we can see here recent transaction. So guys, here you can see there's a minus. So minus, that means the customers give me too much cash and they didn't make enough credit with the delivery to cover the cash. Now you can see here the cash collected. So I collect 3,131 cash from one customers, and on the top 986 yen from my other customers. That is meaning that all the time I receive cash, the balance go down, and all the time I make delivery with by customers pay with credit card, my credit go up. You can see here maybe the first 4 transaction, maybe you have an idea, okay? So in this case I'm still minus 2,634. That means I have too many cash in my pocket and the delivery earning I made from Uber Eats is not enough. That means that I need to pay Uber Eats, okay? To remind that this happen only if you do cash delivery, okay? So you have to accept cash. There is this section explain how to do that. If you don't want to do cash, this part you can skip it because it's no, you don't need it. But now let's say that I have to balance 2016-34. Usually I have 1 or 2 days to pay Uber Eats. This weekend I'm not going to work, so I want to pay them now, also because I want to explain you how to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do now is exit from this transaction and go directly to the inbox. On top left I go to the inbox and I can see that Uber Eats sent me a message about your payment to Uber, it's overdue. So that means if I click on the top, Uber Eats goes to me the bill that I need to pay to them. So in this case 2063, I have at least minimum amount due 945. That means that I can pay the minimum now and maybe I can pay another day or the rest, but I want to pay now everything. And what I need to do, you can see here current balance. I'm going to pay with my credit card. You can pay with Line Pay, and I don't know how to set up the account on Line Pay, but here I'm going to pay for my credit card. Just do confirm, and now when I do confirm, the Uber Eats application will take 2,633 from my bank account. So in this case the balance with Uber is done. You guys, you must do that or you guys have really big problem with Uber, okay? So you can see here payment successful. We receive your payment of 2,633, and now I'm going to show you everything how it doesn't work. So if you go close, and now I'm going to show you the transaction on my Uber Eats application, and you're going to see that actually I'm not minus anymore, okay? Go on the earning, you can see now it's minus 1 yen. I'm sorry, I made a mistake, but again it's fine. On the top you saw that they receive the payment. You can see here the Uber fee collection. They collect money from my credit card. So now me and Uber are fair. Everything you need to do is pay Uber on time, and you will never have some problem with them, or else guys is a big problem if you don't pay them, okay? That's pretty all. That's how cash works. That's how you pay to Uber Eats. So now let's skip the next section. I hope you enjoy these videos. Thank you.
So how to be safe, what to do in case of accident, and how you can avoid fine for illegal parking here in Japan. When you drive every day with scooter, bicycle, the risk of an accident is really low in Japan. But most of the time people drive very safe and slow, but I found driving with the bicycle can be very dangerous. Most of the time you need to be careful when people work in the same path. I found many people change the path very quickly and you might hit someone and get some really serious trouble. Now about insurance. I know that last year Uber covered you in case of accident. In the meantime you're doing a delivery and not waiting for one. But you know the contract always change, so I really suggest you to call them and double check. If you want to be fully covered, you can add extra insurance to your bicycle. I heard Rakuten insurance are really cheap and really good. To avoid fine in Japan. You know, usually you go into for delivery in the shop and you might go to the customers and you might put some bicycle or the scooter a bit in the street and someone actually can get a fine. So here the trick is when you're parking, I really suggest you to park inside the building just for a few seconds. Or if you have the scooter and you have not much space, I really suggest to buy some sticker the right of Uber Eats. In my case, what I did, I make a sign and they say that actually I'm a Uber Eats driver, my bicycle is there for only 2 minutes, I will pick up my bicycle and I will leave. So in this case, everyone who wants to try to make a fine, they might read the sign that you are a Uber Eats driver and they might avoid you to give some fine. Alright guys, I'm going to give you 5 great tips to improve your Uber Eats workflow here in Japan. I'm going to make you more money, I'm going to make your life easier as well. So one of the first tips guys, try to get as much good customer service possible. Why is that? You can actually increase the chance to get the tips. Yes, we are in Japan. I know it's not America or it's not a Western country that we give tips, but here in Japan, there is someone actually. If you can become really friendly with them, a bit cheeky, you know, I'm Italian, I'm a bit cheeky with customers can actually really give you good tips. I can make easily 1,000 or 2,000 yen in a month only for tips. It's quite great. The way it usually works, customers after they receive the food, they can decide how much tips can give to you in the end of the delivery. The second tips guys, again now it's dependent of the city, but here in Fukuoka there is the blue area where you are inside the area, you can get a boost of 1.1, 1.2 or 1.3. That means you need to multiply this number once you finish the delivery. It's quite good, especially 1.3 is quite high, so I really suggest you to use this boost to make more money. And the number 3 guys, again here it's about be fast. Maybe if you work on weekend, if you're really busy, okay, you need to be fast. When I say fast, I don't say like a really run with your bicycle, with your scooter, but to be smart. When you are in the elevator, don't just wait to go to the door and they take the food from the bag. In my case, when I'm in the elevator, I take straight away the food from the bag and I already have the bag in my hand, so the customers when they open the door already give it straight away. So it's very simple, very fast and goes with so much time as well. And then of course there is few applications you can use, there are a few tricks you got to learn through your way once you do your baits. Then tips number 3 guys, if you can refer our friends, it's quite good. You know, sometimes Uber give 5, 10, 20, 30,000 yen for refer your friends. You can do the same. I don't know, try to convince some friends to join and you might split the income with your friends. It's up to you guys, but this is one more income that you can have with Uber Eats here in Japan. Number 4 guys, how to improve and increase your amount here with the money here in Japan is guys, wait on the same spot, or guys, do something in meantime you're waiting. These days it's not really busy because there are so many drivers. So I suggest you to find a really online part-time job like a survey or even sell your food online. I use Phone, which is quite good. And you can use this online survey, you can learn Japanese, you can make quick cash in meantime you're waiting. This is tip 5. If you work consistently every day, if not bad feedback, Uber Eats might give you more job to you. I have friends who work at least 5-6 days per week. He get many delivery in comparison to mine. He still get really 50-60,000 yen per week. Me, unfortunately, I don't do Uber like before, so I can work 1 or 2 days per week. Guys, really hard for me to get some delivery. So the algorithm of Uber now, it's like more you work and more you get advantage to make more money. So if you're out there, if Uber Eats is your full-time job, go for it, try every day at least for 2-3 weeks and see if you get more delivery. So guys, that's all the tips I can give to you. It was really nice to show you this video. It was quite long, but I really want to explain you everything about Uber Eats. So guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It will be very appreciated. It's going to help me to grow a bit more and give you more tips about how to be successful and survive here in Japan. Okay guys, with this, thank you so much and see you next.